hopefully I can play Hypixel skyblock, and I did. Boom. I wanted to press that. Okay, cool. Now we got that. Let me. So I want to check something before I forget. We're going. Oh. There's the virus. Aurora. Okay, cool. So we actually have a couple things we need to do in this. One is will be over here. Okay, got the 97. Yeah, do I have the piggy bank? I have to see if I have it. Okay, I don't. Cool. And I need one chest. We get the chest, we make that, and then we sell the rest. Luckily, it will not activate unless we have a certain amount. So my plan to okay. So we got that, and now we could sell the rat, put that in the bank, go in for the so now we got the big grind. So all we need is about 13 more. Okay. Oh, hey. Pretty good, pretty good. We have one grind to do. I won't. Pretty good. We just need about about 13 digestive mushrooms. Get that done. Then I do. Then hopefully after that, I need to check what I need for the next upgrade for this. Okay, cool. I love. I love this fight. I love this. Oh, let's go. That was so useful, guys. That was super useful. One second. I should. I got the beast theory for that, right? Yeah, okay. Hopefully this is... I only need 12. Okay, Hugh. We only need 11 more, and then... One second. Yeah, come on. Hold on. Sorry, that guy got a diamond fish. We have to we have to support that. Come on, come on. 10 more. I'm going to switch to this again. Because, yeah, this is a little bit more let arm pushing. Okay, Hugh. So, hold on. Okay, so only 9 more, and then we will be good. We will be good. Yeah, okay, and...
Hey, Scotty wants...
Sorry, one sec. Sorry about that. So I was doing something and dude, I love okay. This is 1 second. Cool. I would game my okay, to kind of explain what happened, I had to just take one of my dogs out, and I had the dog annoying because I did it 5 seconds. So they're doing okay. This is a cool fact. Being home, huh? 1 second. Okay, we only need 9 more. Sorry, I had to do something in a very short amount of time. So we only need 9 more of these. And hopefully because kind of the important thing is just getting this done. This is like the by the way, I hate this grind. This guy like it considered my least favorite. Not even because it's a hard grind. Not because it's a hard grind. Because I just hate it. I because half of this is like this is for one pet upgrade. And the thing is, it's not a bad grind. It's just like my hand get tired easily. This is like the one grind where I'm going to develop carton tunnel. Okay, and five more, just 5 more of these. Like the thing is, beside this, the real thing I actually really like about this grind is that it's not the worst grind possible with this. I actually really love this grind. Yeah. I really love this grind. I'm a little bit mad also about the other thing. So okay, I go through a Canto 1. I'm mad. I had the theory. I wrote things down. I literally wrote down months earlier that like Jung the puppet's ability will be heavily used. Okay, because okay, for example, I wrote that we will learn about more about like puppets, like how puppets were like created by Jung Ho. If you never play spoilers for Project Moon, because I actually want to talk about this one, because I wrote that like literally we'll be learning about how yeah, okay, for example, I wrote that okay. So I wrote that. I wrote things. So okay, one of the thing I wrote, and I'm so mad. I wanted to make it Ryoshi one. I literally wrote that we will be not fight the Lord of like. Okay, in Kanto, there's a thing called the Lord of Hachimura. Basically, really bad dude. I wrote, and I'm so mad that we will actually not the Lord that ultimately okay. What? I just saw stuff that yeah, okay. As I was saying, so the Lord it actually what I theorize, like, way earlier. They were my notes for. The Lord had probably a singularity or something. I was wrong on that. I was wrong on this one thing. Because when I wrote it, I'm like, it would barely when we have information. Because when I wrote it, it's like that. But like some things I got right, which I would. Hey. Hello, confused Scoon. So, I'm so. $64. Oh, I need to grab the coins. Yeah, but I literally put and this is how like I wrote stuff. Like one of the thing I put was like we'll learn more about puppets, because I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, we got puppets because like I wasn't thinking at the time. But if you didn't know, the new Encanto literally had puppets, and I saw that, and it was the. Okay, I want to see Buffett. I'm sorry, I'm. Dwarven Mines, switch into my mining armor, plus you. I forgot to. I want to do mining festival so badly. It ends in. Pick no. Normal no. Nope. So wait, I wrote that, and then I wrote one other thing, which I'm a little bit, because one of the things I wrote. Wait, okay. For example, I wrote one thing and I'm kind of happy for. Like no, not you. I want to see if. Yeah, I need to just go for these. then because I want to go for because I want to check one thing. Not special mining. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually really happy because my plan is to work on some of it. Because I want to. Because the next part will definitely be that. Why are you not? Oh. Okay, and then 6 we're fine. Come on, I need like a, I need the 8 for this. Because I really want. What? What? Okay, come on. But let me see if I got 6. Dude, I'm just hearing my parents talk about the like Newton law streamer. Become okay. Here's the thing. They're a group of people. You want to make a lot of money. Go to your nearest place that got ADA compliance and sue them. Like, because okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm giving advice for anyone. On. I'm gonna stop someone. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give you this is cool advice. You ever do YouTube and you start making enough money? LLC it. LLC and then do finances. Like okay. I love this fact. This is a cool fact if uh find someone who is a CPA tax guy. Wait, okay. I really want like one thing I really want to do. Not me, but I really want to do this because it looks fun. It get like CPA tax accreditation. Like not because there's a channel I'm watching and the guy literally a tax advisor and like and going on the financial people. They're like, yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. What do you mean? What do you wait? Okay, I was watching one. Isn't it like mining fiesta right now? Wait, is it not mining fiesta, mining fiesta, mining fiesta, mining fiesta, mining fiesta? Yeah, okay. So right, like what the fuck are? Okay, okay. Yeah, but I really want to make this video. Yeah, I really want to make this video because of, like all that. But the one thing is I have the Merceau one. I want to work on it after. It that. But like once little I tell people once you start having enough things, start putting LSC so you could get tax write-offs. And like it's so funny. Okay, like I love entrepreneur. Yeah. come on, I want to look if, do I have 7. So I need, this is what I really need. Because I want to get that, and then this is only 3, okay. I should probably go to the Royal Mines. So I need 24. I need 33. But no, I'm actually excited because I have the idea. I have one more I want to work on, which I want to do after I beat Library Aruna. But like, okay, so the idea I have for one is a review of it. But I go in and like just because okay, Library Aruna is a good game. The issue I have with it is I think like the one issue I have, it's sort of fixed with not that one. Yeah, but yeah, the one item I'm sorry, I'm nerding out. Is it's a good game. And like okay. Like for example, one of the thing I figure out really early on is I don't think we're going to be talking about the Smoke War. Like the one thing, I don't think Otis will be about the Smoke War. I think like the thing I'm trying to say, well, focusing on this is okay, one of the groups is the Are You Going of Force. I think we will be dealing with the 6 p.m. circuits or the carnival, because I think that a fundamentally important part of Project Moon series that like we really didn't get explanation on, and I'm saying the carnival side of it. Because the whole idea I have is for anybody who never played it, Carnival, so you have one of the books, which is the clown, which we never got, because I think that will be Otis. With Otis dealing more with the series and using them as a way But I want to see if I how many I got. I just need one more. Because after that we could get the ore boost of this and it start going for the next grind. Unless I have it. Do I have it? Or okay, I don't. Cool. Like, for example, like, I have figured out a Merceau Encanto to a T. Before we get even the hint, because we didn't even get a hint yet. Because, for anybody who don't know, the information we get in the next Encanto will always occur around part 2. And all that. So, for example, beside Don Quixote's, because Don Quixote, I'm trying to think of one that I like the easiest sample. If like they're small things, but like Hanlu, we got some information in the beginning with characters. I don't think we'll be getting that with Merceau. Merceau's, I have figured out. Because Merceau's whole entire Encanto is a prison jailbreak. And when I tell people that, they don't believe me until I explain that I think Merceau's, if you actually kind of look at Merceau's, okay, I almost got the 2 vitalities. To basically kind of explain, Merceau Encanto could just be exploring N-Corp technology, which it can't. Which is like yeah, but whole Merceau's Encanto will just be a prison jailbreak to get the golden bow. Where we at least Merceau. Let's do upper mines. Sorry, I'm going to upper mine first because kind of going for that may be somewhat beneficial, mainly for that experience, but more closely, I can kind of start doing that with the double powder to basically get some more, because I need 10,000 powder for one item. But like the whole thing with Merceau's is literally the cool idea. I'm sorry. But what I figure out is Merceau and Kanto will have to be doing with the singularity, which it just can. So we need a decent amount of this, and I think we have gold and diamonds in the forge. Please tell me I have like at least no. But like the whole thing is Merceau and Kanto, we will be basically like if like other factors. So all we need is more mithril. So I need like 10,000 mithril for one item. But not only that, like I have so many ideas. Like I have Merceau's done. I have Faust. Like Faust may be a little bit difficult. I kind of like the idea of what it is. Because it meant to be... Okay, Faust's is... There are two ways you can see it, Faust's. I like this one. It's a little harder because Faust's got one identity, which is Index, which I really didn't want her getting. Like, it makes sense she got it first, but like people are saying she's part of a group. I like... But to kind of explain it, people say like Otis is part of a group, the Uda, which is basically run by the most powerful character, like rich and most influential. And I'm like, no, I see like her being part of a group. But so they group of like sort of powerful. I'm sorry, I'm probably explaining everything while like doing this. But basically, the idea is that Otis wasn't a part of that. Like, because you had she part of our corp, but our corp really, and this is the issue, is our corp really doesn't have like units like that. And the reason why I say that is and not even because of like it's a hard concept. It because I don't think she's part of our corp, because our corp, from what we understand, really doesn't have that. And also, like, here's the big thing. Do I have like Elite 8? I have 9. You know what? I don't care who you all. I'm actually happy that we got that. Because getting these is sort of good. 1, 2. But okay, but as I was saying, we have that. I don't think Otis is part of a certain group that people generally want her in, which is that. I don't think she's part of that of our corp, because I've seen people say that, and I don't agree with it. The only reason is our corp, from what we know, it kind of makes sense with some literary way. But then again, the whole issue I have with it is cliffside vein. So we need cliffside done. But we're doing this just so we can get more mithril ready. But the whole idea is, if Otis' whole entire Kanto, I don't think we'll have that. I think it will be a new group, similar to the Nurse Fathers. And the reason why I bring them up is because they're concepts that we haven't seen in Project Moon. Them. Which we can fully explore. I think the carnival is another thing we can explore into a bigger sphere, where beside Otis, we actually probably have more characters who can fully connect to it in a interesting way. Otis, I think, it won. Then we can get the blue reverbs, because another event what we can talk about is the crying children. Oh. and use that as a literary device for not only like very boring things, but more but the whole reason why I kind of want to explain it like that is I really want to see the carnival, because we never actually seen it how like anymore. The other good news is I also got a decent amount of critical damage, which is unironically pretty good for what level I'm at. Also going by what so after this I get one legendary ready. Bad line. Oh. Let's go 50,000 mithril. Okay, and then we only need 9 more. I'd rather just do these now, just so I don't have to do them again. And do I have gum? Sorry, getting the damage experience, it's sort of quick, so I'll just do them really quickly. Go back up, see if I can get that one talisman ready. Probably go down, check, because I should have... I have you. Is that good? I don't have you. Oh. Sorry, I want to see if I can grab. No. You. So yeah, because I want to go to the forge and check. So I have you. I need you. I need 2 more of these. Okay, cool. I have... So I need 8 of these, and then I need... I should have everything beside the tread right to make the drill. So I'll make that. And then I need 5 glacier ice for that. You. Not wolf skin. You, because just in case I need that. I'll put you right here. I have one. Let me do that. So then we can go with goblin really quickly, because all I need is like okay, cool. Next is goblin, which we need 100, but we need the full armor set, because then I could just go get that ready, start basically get the full set, put that in the museum for some experience, and totally forget about it for just for like selling and all that. And I should probably switch into a I'll do that so I can see about getting the armor pieces for it. Come on. Come on. Nope. Okay. All I need is just hopefully I got what I needed. I got 1 skyblock level for the pointless grind. Okay, cool. Goblin boots. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back up. Because then I could just do that and then next is just this, and then I could fully get rid of that, and then so cliffside veins just to get these. Because the whole point is, so I need, okay, and then next, titanium. $15, got it. Luckily, Mytho Golem is now a little bit higher. And not only that, getting this for both the 6 I need I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if I do this soon. Wait, because tomorrow I could get the. Okay, sorry, thinking to myself. Because if tomorrow, if I can get more of the mycelium, I can make the final one. Wow. If I get the lack 2, then we don't have to do goblins that much. Because I only need chest plate and leggings for a decent thing. And not only that, we can go fully just start after doing that. We have these 3. Because the only other thing I could go for is start aiming for Scara. Which I want to get before I get Devon. Or like, before I start doing the Frozen. Just because it's somewhat beneficial for that. So now we can put the titanium, get the first one of that ready. And right now we're decently good. We're at one. Blah. And for that I need one of you 8, 8, and then 7. Because for you I need 2 gold, 5 glaciites. So I need 30. So I want to check. I have 1, so I need 6 more. So I need 30 of these. And then cliffside vein. But before I do that, I'm just going to go here. And then we're going to sell all this. Because there's virtually no point. And then I should also be doing this. I really don't want to. Because the whole thing is the bingo. Which you need a decent amount to do. Oh wait, these are 50,000? That actually is a good deal to do. Like, if you get a decent amount of these. And then mushroom in 5 hours, which I'm kind of happy for. So we got those. So I got you. your use. Okay, you got you, and then no. No, not you either. Okay, sell you. Or actually, yeah, I'll just sell this. That will be easier. And then how many do I have? 16. Cool. Moonflower, what? Yeah, those are a new upgrade. And I should probably get some of the... Yes. Okay, and then... Okay, cool. And then... And we'll sell the next two. I generally... Hold on, I'll say it. Okay, cool. Got those. What next? Sorry, I'm kind of thinking right now. Okay, and then 6. So we'll wait until that get to about 6. Silver Fang. Okay, and then it was that right. Not you. Not you. Because then we can get you, Ray. You're sort of good for later, but I can proactively ignore you to get this Ray. So then I could get Silver Fangs, which means I get another one. Got that Ray. And then I will probably... Yeah, I'll probably end. Because, like, right now the only... I don't know what to do probably tomorrow. If I do this, we'll get that. See what we need to level you up. Probably 64 and 120. So 64 of the thing, which that will be an annoying grind. But to get a legendary pet, which we kind of do need for the 1 extra magical find, it's pretty good. And then also getting a Mithril Golem to 100, probably the second most important thing. And then our projected is pretty good. So we got 178 because when it yielding, it's gonna go into a lower amount. That requires 3 interest rate. But we can sort of wait for that until later down the line. And then hopefully... Wow. This is the one I need to get because mainly they have like 50 extra health. And then... Yeah, beside that, like, ultimately, our plan now, like, I have a couple things I can do. Mainly beside that, I'm doing a mining task, which should not take that long. I could start putting stuff in the museum, which that kind of does matter. Mainly what I really want to put in the museum is we go here. So we have to buy these armor set for 1. Cactus armor, starlight, snorkel heavy, and then fairy. And probably these. Weapon, fancy, aspect of the Jerry. That's an easy one. Primal. Probably start getting these because the other thing is probably getting the level 3, the good one. And aiming for the hex. Like, because I need 10,000 experience for 10. Because, like, these are not good. But getting the 2% bank interest is actually really good. And I could get some of these right now. So let me make room for 1 item. Hey, cool. A random thing I don't need a melee sell, so I could get squire armor. But before I do that, we'll get that. Put some of them in there. Because 1 experience may not be a lot to everyone, but it is to me. Okay, and then Nutcracker. Don't need no. I think it's in here where like I think it's somewhere. I'm just currently looking to see if I have the thing I'm looking for. Do I know? Oh, you're important. Sorry, that would actually important find I needed. For 2. Okay, and then not you. Fairy. Actually, because I have fairy trouser, this can go up here. But goblin boots I could probably sell, right? Because I don't have, or do I? And we're going to do Celeste armor first. Hey, okay. We're going to check this one, and then I don't know. I do know the strat. We need 28 more of these. So then I could do 1 grind really quickly. Then cool. Then squire, and then I'll probably buy Squire really quickly. Because after, if I can get Squire, then we get one more level. And just slowly putting in pieces, it kind of beneficial for me. I'm not going to lie. Because hopefully after this, we can just not do this. And then I'll probably end after I put the two things in. Mainly, I think the idea is we've tried to max out the museum for the hex, for the Shane auction. Then we just grind money for that with the other factor, which is pets. And then, yeah, so we got 22. And now we're going with like Salmon Hat, Rookie X, Creeper. Okay, that cool. So we got, I got two. I got one for that. Okay, you donated 5. You were also granted 2 for that, so I got cool. Tiles efficiency axe, frosty mammoth bobbit, basic promising. Yeah, getting these is slow. Oh wait, I could. Let me see if one of these count too. I want to make sure. Challenger mangle, backwater set, compactor, artisan bowl, grappling hook. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Okay, medium. We're going to check medium in. See if that counts. And then I'll end. Because even though we got one level that pretty quick to basically get for next time. And just spending money and all that may be beneficial. Because if I can get goblin armor, then we could put goblin armor in here. Aim for... Oh, I already put that in. Cool. Thanks, game. And then... I know... Yeah, not you. You I could put in, but I really don't want to until I can get the max amount. Because then, that's the biggest gain I can get from that. Similar to all the other sets. Like, getting max and then putting that in will do major damage. Because remember, it's like I think 3 tiers. So you put them all in, then you put that in the museum, then it's a huge boost. And because that is a little bit smarter than the other set. But like pet. Do I even? Oh, I forgot I have 2 of my pets there. I forgot I have my zombie and owl pets. Okay, which bee, tiger, you, zombie. Oh boy, I forgot I had zombie in there. You, and then Enderman. Because the thing is, 5 mil for that gonna be expensive. But taming wisdom and if it's actually pretty good to keep on you. Okay, before I forget, no, I already. But now we have that Ray, and then we have you, so we can make. So we're going to get a bunch of that, and then put the 32. Start putting that in there until I can get a decent amount of levels off of that. Then wow. That's a lot. Oh. What is that game? 5 for every 5 levels. Why would you run that? On wisdom. Okay, Sorrel Cape, which is the one I really want. But how? Root it. I see. That's actually pretty good. But beside that, we have my win condition. Yeah, we're gonna put that. We're gonna sell that piece, and then we're gonna end. The actual good news is we pretty much have 54 levels, so we do that next time. We got that leveling up. We got 2 more of my things. We have Rip and Pep basically about to hit that. We got 85, so we get an extra one if they're max, which we aim for that, so we can aim for this also. We can run frog just in case we need to. Frog respiration may be good. Yeah, this may be a good pet to start doing. And I have to look at things. I don't have seed limit, I don't have milk. But getting that ready, I get 15. Getting diver and all that will be good. And then I think going for this, getting this and then putting that in, and then gain that. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. This will be the next thing because we need 8 manticores. Unless this has something major. They have seagulls. Really don't need that. Probably get... Yeah, probably that, so we can put that in. Because not tender wood. Fig we basically have beside this. Which is why we have the enchanted eggs. Because then we can start going for this. Start getting that ready. But beside that, we have blended. Sorry, I'm currently thinking of a lot of things. Because I'm going to Galatea for a second. I'm not going to Galatea. But I think we go for these. I get these done. Aim for some easy probably enchantment for the 10. Probably go for this because we're almost... Because this is a good one to get. Strength. We are basically at a really good crit chance. My crit chance about 60. With a 483.8% damage. But that also not going with the fact that if I go here, do that 88 plus a 171.9, we can beat that up a little bit. By getting more talisman ready. But I feel like the only thing I could kind of do is go in here and just start waiting until I get a legendary, which is the king. But beside that, because the only other thing I can get the 50 up there for the one commissioned too. Because like the only other thing is like if like getting these and getting the final one that I require. But with that, I'm just going to end